Hi, welcome to RJB's Career Support. In my previous video, you might have observed what should be the answer for the question of what have you done during the unemployment period. It means if you don't have any employment after the graduation or diploma, during those periods, what you have done. So whoever missed this video, my previous video, please go and look into that. So I have given clear answer how to tackle those questions. So this video we are going to see in a little different way what you have learned during first few years or 1 year of period after the employment. So as a fresher, you have got the job and 1 year passed or 2 years passed. Next employment you want to apply, next job you want to go. During that time, definitely this question will be asked. What you have learned during first year or second year of your job? You have to be prepared for this question. How to answer this question? Let us see in this video. So before we enter into this program, as usual, may I ask you to subscribe my channel so that you can receive regular updates from my side. Okay, thank you for your subscription. Next, we will see the important question asked during every interview, what you have learned during first few years of your employment. See, many of you might have learned many things, many multiple tasks you might have learned, or some of you have not learned anything. And because of the nature of the work or nature of the organization where you are worked, both ways possible. Can we say, sir, we have learned many things, I don't know what to say, hundreds of things we have learned. Can we say this answer? No. Alternatively, can you say, sir, every day I come and do the work, but I don't know what I have learned. But whatever work you give it to me, I will do it. Can you say this answer? No. Both are incorrect. So what is the right answer for this question? Let us see. During interview, assume that one of the interview or interview panel members reviewed your resume and asked the question, what have you learned during first year of your job? So please tell very clearly. You have to split into two. Technically what you have learned. For example, if you are electrical engineer, or if you are mechanical, or if you are a commerce graduate, or you are an art student, technically what you have learned, what improvements you have done, what you have learned during the education and what you have learned in the practical way, that you can tell technically. So technical I am not discussing, but you should know what you have done in the technical part. But you have to add minimum 3 general statements in your answer. What are the general statements? Sir, during first few years of my employment, I have learned how to handle the work pressure. I have learned how to work within the team, that I have learned, and how to work independently, that I have learned. Like this, you pick up. I have given only 3 examples and I will explain you in detail. So these 3 examples you can tell them to the interview panel members. Apart from these 3 general, you can add many things which is suitable to your nature of work and which is suitable to your work style. You can learn, but general aspects you should add along with your technical upgradation. So now what is the answer? You told that, sir, I have learned how to handle the work pressure. For example, you have told this answer during the interview. They will ask, could you please elaborate this statement, or can you give some examples how you have handled the work pressure during first few years of your job? Then you can tell very clearly, sir, my supervisor keeps feeding the jobs. Later I realized that if I do the work, there is no end, because work will come. So I have started to prioritize the work, or I have started to plan within myself which is the first work we should complete, which is the next work, tomorrow work, and which work can be given for next week. So like that, whatever work given by my supervisor, I started to prioritize all the work accordingly. So I am able to manage whatever work comes to me without any stress. I can manage my work without any issues. So my supervisor is also happy, and my company management is also happy, and also I am also happy mentally. I am relaxed. So since I started to prioritize my work, so I know how to manage the work even during the pressure time. That you can give as an example. Okay, next example you have given. I have started to learn how to work within the team. Please give me the example what you have learned, or how you have collaborating with others. So what can be the answer for this question? You can tell clearly, sir, in my office there are 5 freshers or 10 freshers, depending on your nature of company, are available. Whenever any work comes where there is a multifunctional environment is there, I have started to discuss with other members. I have listened their views. Similar way, I try to convince them about my views. It is not necessary that always my views are better than them, or their views are better than my views. But I have started to understand their point of view, so that I started to correct myself where I have missed my point, and I started to improve myself, so that I am started to give my best effort to them, and also started to receive the good efforts from my colleagues. So I have learned how to work. So the important aspects what I have learned in the teamwork is give up and take. Wherever possible, give up your egos and take the good inputs from the colleagues, so that what I can say, the environment of my team is very much improved, and because of the success of the team members, my company also has grown in some extent. I can say proudly. These are statements you can tell. Okay, so I have given the 2 examples out of 3 points of general topics. So you should pick up the general topics apart from technical. Okay, what you have learned during the first few years of employment, definitely you must tell the answer what you have learned in your technical area. Some trainings you might have attended, or some improvements you might have seen in your area of your technically. Definitely those will be first should be given. Afterwards, don't forget to add these 3 statements, or whatever statement you have in your mind. Be prepared, and also give some examples with some few examples. So when you give these 3 general statements apart from technical, definitely the interviewer will be very happy to receive your answer, and you will be considered a good candidate from others. So I told you the secret of what you have learned during first few years of employment. So thank you for watching this YouTube channel. Thank you and namaskar.